In 2014, a vicious separatist war broke out in the Ukrainian regions of Donetsk and Luhansk.
Recently, Bald and Bankrupt posted his top 10 videos on Instagram. Here are the introductions to these top 10 videos. Links to the full videos are in the description. Enjoy.
Since the fall of the Soviet Union, there have been few former republics that have managed to shake off their communist past quite as well as Estonia seemingly has. Tallinn, the capital in particular, is vibrant. It's full of tech startups and free Wi-Fi. However, I want to know what life is like in the outer regions of the country, along the Russian border. And so I'm going to jump on a train now and we're going to head east together to the edge of the European Union and see how life is progressing for the locals there. So it's freezing cold. Let's find a railway station. Join me. Whoa, 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 whoa. There are treacherous conditions here in Estonia. It's very easy to pull a hamstring or twist an ankle or get splattered by dirty, bloody snow from cars. Good morning from the town of Vietka here in eastern Belarus. About 2 months ago, I took a journey into the irradiated forest that surround this town. And there, in a small hamlet in the middle of nowhere, I met an elderly mother and her son. They invited me into their cottage and they shared the contents of their fridge with me. And so I've come back to the country to return the favour. So I'm now going to go to a supermarket, buy some essentials, buy some food, buy some vodka, and I'm going to travel back there into the zone to find them and return the favour. All right, join me on a journey into the zone. Let's do it.
Нет. Вот.
Куда?
Поехали.
Прямо?
Да.
This guy's just jumped in my car and said I'm going to take you somewhere. Let's see where we end up. Что? Куда? Здесь?
Не.
А как вы будете вернуться? Вернуться, как вы будете? Может быть, здесь достаточно?
Нет. Это дорогой.
А вы куда? Вы куда? Дальше?
Да.
А как вы будете вернуться? Вернусь, не будете?
Я там.
Хорошо, давай тогда. Сейчас я понял. He wants me to take him home. I wondered what he wanted. He wants a lift. He's a hitchhiker on the open road.
Прощай розум.
Wow, давайте. Moldova is famous for its wine. And so I've come to a village, a random village here, just stopped off in the car to see if I can't try some homemade wine here in the countryside. Let's see if we find some friendly people, drink some wine and maybe hear some stories. Join me. Я слышал, что ваше вино в Молдавии самое вкусное в мире. Я хочу искать домашнее вино где-то в вашей деревне. Может быть, есть.
У нее есть очень вкусное вино.
В есть молдавское чистое вино.
Вы сам делаете?
Да, сама делает.
Есть чуть-чуть?
Есть.
Можно попробовать?
Конечно.
Вы добрый человек, так скоро.
Конечно.
Вау, спасибо вам большое. This morning, I entered a new country. It's a country that they say doesn't exist, but it seems real to me. It's a country that issues its own passports, it has its own money, has its own flag, national anthem, its own army, its own police force. But if you look on a map of Europe, you won't find it anywhere. The country is called Pridnestrovia, or as it's more commonly known, Transdniester. Let's have a Soviet adventure. Приднестровье даже не существует.
Люди не знают, что есть такое.
Но
Они знают Молдавия.
они знают Молдавию, а Приднестровье они не знают.
Они не существуют, да.
Но существует в реальности. Здравствуйте.
А мы существуем.
Да, правда?
Да.
Ну да, это реально.
Это
Это не
реально.
мираж. When I was growing up in the 1980s, there was one country that fascinated me more than anywhere else. And that was the mysterious little land of Albania. A land that was once ruled over by King Zog, and then by a paranoid dictator called Enver Hoxha, who was more Stalinist than Stalin himself. Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and I've just flown into Albania to begin a little adventure. I'm now gonna somehow get to the bus station and get a coach down through the country to the southern city of Vlore, from where we're gonna begin our exploration of Albania. And I'll tell you on the way what I've got in store for you. So yeah, Albania, let's do it. Oh. Okay. Bus station to Vlore, please.
Okay. No speak English.
Don't speak English? Okay.
Speak Albanian.
Okay. I don't speak Albanian yet. Tomorrow. Are you ready for an adventure? Not just any old adventure. An adventure on Africa's worst railway. Let's do it. I'm in a northern town here in Mauritania. That's right, Maury what? Exactly. We've come all the way to this northern town called Nubadubi, I think, because there's a freight train that goes from here all the way into the Sahara Desert. And we're going to jump on a boxcar if we can and ride that train for about 15 hours to some small town in the desert and then jump off. Anyway, so join us. Me and my friend here. Say hello, friend.
Hi.
Elinchik. And yeah, join us. It might be fun. I mean, it's not going to be fun for us, 15 hours in a boxcar, but it might be fun for you guys to watch it. All right then.
This fucking party.
Would you like to come on a Soviet bicycle adventure? On a Soviet bicycle? Yes? Well, then you're in the right place. Good morning from Priluki, which is a small provincial town here in Ukraine. Around the corner is a shop that sells iced bicycles. Iced is a Soviet firm from Belarus that makes the village clunkers that you find everywhere from Minsk to Vladivostok. I've always wanted to buy one and go on a little bicycle journey, so let's do it now. Let's go and buy a Soviet bicycle. Нравится? Нормально?
А вы умеете кататься на велосипеде?
Я, может быть, буквально 20 лет не был на велосипед, но сегодня буду учить еще раз. Думаю, что все будет хорошо.
Может, вам сопровождение дать?
These carriages are carrying the mineral wealth of eastern Siberia, westwards towards Moscow and further afield. And that is made possible for one reason, the BAM Railway. In the 1970s, with the Soviet economy stagnating, Brezhnev wanted to open up the vast untapped wealth of eastern Siberia. To do so, he had to build a railway line across that vast land. It was the greatest engineering project of the 20th century. It was known as the BAM, the Baikal-Amurska Main Line. Today, we're going to take a journey across it. Join me. Behind me, next to Taishet railway station, is an old tower that was built in 1906, before the Soviet Revolution. And this is in fact the last piece of pre-revolutionary architecture we're going to see for the remainder of our trip on the BAM, because everything we're going to see, the infrastructure, the railway stations, the hotels, the shops, everything was built for the BAM in the 70s and the 80s. Before that, there was nothing but forest. In 2014, a vicious separatist war broke out in the Ukrainian regions of Donetsk and Luhansk. We're now going to go together on a journey into what remains of those Ukrainian territories in search of what I believe is the ultimate Soviet mosaic. Join me on a journey along the front. Now, the mosaic we're going to go and see is in a town called Lysychansk in Lugansk region. But to get there, we first have to go to a town called Selidovo in Donetsk region. And to get there, we have to go to Dnipro bus station. And to get there, we have to take the famous Dnipro metro. Let's do it. What a Soviet beauty. Now there's something I want to tell you about Dnipro's metro system, and that is that it's the shortest metro system in the entire world. It was created, or the idea at least was thought up under Brezhnev, but then it kind of never got round to building it until independence came to Ukraine in the 90s, when there wasn't really much money about, and hence they've got a bit of a scaled down version